Good evening and welcome to tonight's show. We've got a little news show we're going to be doing here tonight, and then a little bit after this, we're going to get to a show that I did last week, a seminar I did last week where we were talking about podcasting things, and then after that, we're going to have kind of a live hangout chat, what have you, with Dan and Shaney tonight here on DJNTV. But to get things kind of kicked off for the night, we're going to be going and doing a little, and you wouldn't you know it, I'm going to have to move this down because it's just not formatting properly. There we are. So I want to get to our little segment tonight, which is DJ News. Which that was such an original title. That was just something I came up with on my own. Thank you. I was, it's okay. It's just okay. So tonight we're going to talk about some different topics and such that are kind of going to be some things you're going to be finding out more of in the next few weeks. So I'm going to get this actually adjusted because it's not adjusted properly, and then we will move things up. There we go. Okay, so we got 10 different topics we're going to hit tonight. First off, there's going to be a new DJ convention in 2020, and later I'm going to be going through all the events that I know of for surely in 2020. But coming up in February of 2020, there's going to be a new DJ event going on in Las Vegas. As kind of part of the Photo Booth Expo for 2020, there is going to be a DJ track, a specific DJ track that is going to be going on with that. So for those of you who have been to Photo Booth Expo, which a lot of you, if you're DJs, you have been there, and a lot of photo booth people, photographers, yeah. Well, now what they're going to have is they're going to have a specific track for DJs. You're going to educational content that sometimes fits DJs, sometimes is more photo related, what have you. Still interesting for those of us who like to take pictures and such. But now there's going to be a separate track that's just for DJs. And this is going to be happening February 24th, 25th, or that time frame in Las Vegas. So first bit of news is that there's going to be a new show coming up here in Las Vegas next year. Second little topic I want to hit is that there's going to be some new gear at DJ Expo this year, and you're going to see some of that from Newmark and maybe Denon. Now, I say maybe Denon is because Denon's got something in the hopper coming out here in 2020. We're hoping it's going to be available, but it might not be because there's been this whole tariff and what have you thing. Newmark has got some new stuff. We're going to see it for the first time at DJ Expo, some new controllers. I'm pretty excited about this. Next will be the new ones from Denon. It's going to be kind of a cool thing. One tidbit I can tell you when it comes to Denon DJ is that, of course, we've all looked at the Prime 4. The Prime 4 is going to be replacing the 8000, the MC 8000, which is a great controller. My son uses that on a regular basis, but the Prime 4 is going to be replacing that. In a short period of time, weeks, could be a month or so, both Serato and Virtual DJ are going to be all programmed and ready to go, and to be able to utilize the full complement of features in the Prime 4. So really kind of excited about that. That's going to the Serato Virtual DJ is going to be happening here soon, hopefully before DJ Expo or shortly thereafter. Newmark, new gear at DJ Expo, and Denon maybe then, but it might be something we hear about more later in the year. Next, speaking of DJ Expo, the DJNTV crew is going to be getting together on Tuesday night at the Irish Pub in Atlantic City, once again with their chill event. This is going to be the third, I believe, event that we've done there. And this year's event is going to be a little bit bigger. We're going to have more people, more VIPs coming over to hang and meet and greet and such, and a lot of the DJNTV personalities will be there. So plan Tuesday night from about 8 to 11, somewhere in that ballpark is when we're going to be having the event. Stop in, have a beverage. They're going to be having, let's see, I think it's a 5-4-3 type sale where there's going to be I think it's $3 tap beer, $4 something another, and $5 something. Anyway, so it's a great deal on tap beer for surely. And then I believe the hors d'oeuvres are $4 or $5 for an hors d'oeuvre, which for food in Atlantic City, that's a pretty good deal. And that will be happening Tuesday during DJ Expo, which would be about August 12th, 13th. I'm not even sure right off the top of my head. I bet y'all know maybe more about that a little bit later. Next, later this year, you're going to be hearing us talk a lot about some new speakers in the evolved world with Electrovoice. They're going to be coming out later this year. Hopefully, we'll be able to maybe get a little bit of a peek at those at DJ Expo. If not, we've got later this fall. It's going to be something new. A lot of DJs are going to be really excited about this. For some of you, you're going to be like, yeah, no, I like the ETX, and the ETX takes the paint off the walls. Well, it's not the next generation of ETX. I'll tell you that much because it's in the evolved world. But that's going to be coming out here later from Electrovoice. I've already seen some things with these, and it's going to be a cool thing. It's going to be for certain applications, as the Evolve 50s are. They're not for every application, but that's going to be coming out here later, possibly third quarter, for surely fourth quarter here in 2020. So let's go through the events that are happening in 2020, and I'm going to wrap it up because I want you to be going live with the podcasting seminar in just a little bit. First off, that February event is a DJNTV live event in Las Vegas, coming up 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Part of Photo Booth Expo. It's going to be at the South Point Casino. If you guys have been there, you know, you get in Vegas, you know, that's a little bit south of the Strip, but we're going to be there helping put this track together. And it's going to be something that we're kind of working in conjunction with Photo Booth Expo this year to bring DJ education to the event. So there's going to be a DJNTV live event coming in Vegas next February, and hopefully you guys will be able to join us. Ticket prices and information and all that. If you want to grab tickets right now, you can go to photoboothexpo.com, but we're going to be having specific links and such for the DJ side of it as we go forward, so that way you guys can go and grab your tickets and such and be ready to go February of 2020. Then moving into March. March will be the Mobile Beat Las Vegas show, which is happening at the Tropicana once again. This will be Mobile Beat Las Vegas number 24. It's happening March 16th, probably 16th through the 18th or something, like 16th, 17th, 18th. It's got to be something more than that. So I think it's through the 18th or 19th. Usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe it's through the 19th. Let's just add that. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but anyway, it's in that time frame. I don't know. I didn't copy it off the website better. Mobile Beat Las Vegas at the Tropicana has been an event that has changed the lives of a lot of people out there. It's a changed show from what it used to be. I get that. Things have changed. The industry has evolved. The show isn't what it once was, but it's still a great time to get together with friends in Las Vegas. And if February doesn't work, March is a great time to go to Las Vegas because it's generally a little bit warmer than it is in February. After March, we get into, we get into April. April, we're back up in the upper Midwest here with a show with the Midwest DJs Live, which will be happening in Milwaukee this year, in Milwaukee. And that's coming up on April 26th, 27th, and 28th. So right after Easter, got to look at a little bit of time, and then we can head over to Milwaukee for Midwest DJs Live. Midwest DJs Live is more of a regional event, but yet there's some people who fly in to come in and basically hang and learn a little bit in a spot where they don't have to be learning with their competition. If you go to Vegas, it seems like almost all the competition, your other people within your market who want to learn are there. When you're at Midwest DJs Live, if you're coming in from Texas, you're probably one of the only DJs from your market that would be there. So it's a great experience for those who fly in. And then, of course, it has a lot of DJs from the upper Midwest, and the ticket prices are really reasonable, and they've got a great lineup of educational content the last couple of years. So definitely check that out at MidwestDJsLive.com. Coming up in June. June will be the last ARM DJs. This one's going to be happening in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Once again, June 14th, 15th, and 16th. Robbie Britton has announced that this will be the last show. He's got some cool things planned for this year's show. It is another semi-regional event, but it also attracts DJs from around the country who come to this event because it's really a huge family reunion and a time for the group to get together and enjoy some time together. So, hey, I didn't even check the chat. We've got quite a few. Jesse, thank you. Howie for being with me. Ronald, gosh, I should pay more attention to things. So yeah, ARM DJ coming up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you've never been there, I've never been there, truthfully. Summer is a time where I'm doing things with the family, and tonight I'm doing shows because it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. Can't do anything outside tonight. Great event to go to. Whoever's been there has raved about it. I haven't had the opportunity to go yet, and unfortunately, being in June, I can't make next year's. But for those of you who have the opportunity and you can do it, this is a show you want to make sure you hit, because after this is the last one. Then last week was the Marquee Show in Chicago. They have announced their dates for 2020. They're going to be doing those in Chicago again, July 20th, 2021, and 22. The Marquee Show has really become kind of this little smaller event where you can get in there and spend time with people. I spend more time talking to people at the Marquee Show than I do at most any of the other shows, because we're all living together. For about 3 days, we're living together in Chicago, and it's such a cool experience. And yes, we can go out to eat and experience different things, but we're kind of doing life together. And that's what I really like about the Midwest DJs Live and the Marquee Show over the Las Vegas, because Las Vegas, we're like going 10 different directions, so we can't do that as well. But I was able to go and speak at the show last week, do my presentations, and when I'm done, I can go and I can sit down and have coffee with someone for a half an hour. And truthfully, the coffee I didn't have to walk a half mile to get to it, and I didn't have to spend $12 on a cup of coffee. It was a really great experience. And for those of you who want to have that kind of a more intimate feel when it comes to the educational side of it, the Marquee Show is definitely one you want to check out next year. Then DJ Expo. These are the approximate dates of what it should be, August 10th through the 13th. It might move occasionally. It moves a week back and forth, but August of 2020 will be DJ Expo time, and it's just a question of the dates. But this is their tentative dates right now, August 10th through the 13th. Because of leap year, it kind of moves back a little bit, and it is what it is. It's the place to go to get your hands on gear. You get some educational content if you buy that pass also, but it's a place to find out more about things that are happening in the world of gear. And we bring a lot of that information to you, of course, with our shows, and then we get to play with things at the show. So that's another big thing coming up. There will be more things within the DJ industry coming in 2020, but these are the ones that we kind of know that are on the calendar. Obviously, Wedding MBA is out there and it does its thing, and there's NAMM, and there's these other kind of side, but these are the things that DJs can go to and should put on their calendar and plan to hit one, maybe two, but plan to hit something in 2020 as you're going about your way. So right now, I'm going to be getting things ready here in just a couple of minutes and going live with the podcasting presentation that we did last week. And you guys can go out, do a search on Facebook for any of these events. You go type in Arm DJ, you type in Marquee Show, any of those, and you're going to be able to find more information as they've announced dates, and you get information on tickets if you're following their pages. So once again, this is John Young with the Disc Jockey News, Disc Jockey News TV. If you are following our channels, you will see me back here in about 10 minutes talking podcasting. Thanks for watching.